Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a slime test, and this one is with toothpaste. The last time I did a test, I did a shampoo one as well as a detergent slime test on my channel, so definitely check those out if you haven't. Now for today's video, a lot of people have been doing toothpaste and a lot of you guys asked me to do this test. So on YouTube, people use Colgate and Crest, and I went ahead and added a little bit extra to this video. I got 3 other toothpaste and I think they're not bad, but I'm not really sure toothpaste is the best way to make slime. I'm just gonna have to be honest with you guys, but I'm gonna do this test anyway and show you guys my progress, show you guys the difficulties that I went through, and you may or may not go through the same thing, but we'll just see. Let's get to it. So for the first test, we're just going to squeeze out about the same portion of toothpaste for every single one of them. And I just want to remind you that even though some of the toothpaste might be expensive or they might be good for brushing your teeth, they are definitely not good for making slime. So I needed to do this test just to see which one has a better consistency than the other ones. And you might be surprised that even the cheaper ones is better than the more expensive toothpaste. So far at this stage, I noticed that Aquafresh, which is the one that I'm mixing right now, it's not really coming along very well to make slime. I think the other toothpaste were okay, but that one is just completely watery. And the next one I tested was Arm & Hammer. This one was not bad either. It's very similar to the Crest and Colgate, and it does have some potential. The last one I tested was Aim, which is actually not really bad for considering the fact that it is less than $1, and I think the worst one was definitely Aquafresh in this group of tests. So the next thing that I'm testing is to see how it reacts with glue, especially when you're adding about equal portion to both toothpaste, and just to see if it actually comes together like slime, or can it be stretchable or anything like that. So I'm testing Colgate and Crest at the same time and see which one is better. To me, I feel like the Colgate is a little bit better than the Crest. The Crest didn't seem like it was coming together, but then again, it depends on which Crest toothpaste you got. So it could be that the Crest toothpaste that I got just wasn't really that great, in order to make slime. So for this round, definitely Colgate is the better one. For this test, I'm also doing the glue test to see which one reacts better, and I have the Aquafresh and then the Arm & Hammer as well as the Aim. Now Aim, as you know, is the one that's the cheapest. Aquafresh is the one that didn't really do too well in the first round because it wasn't really coming together, and even when I added glue, it still wasn't coming together. But the Arm & Hammer actually surprised me in this round. For some reason, the Arm & Hammer got really sticky, and I think it has really a big potential in making slime. And I was actually really shocked when I did this test. And the Aim one, it was okay, not really the best, but it's doable. For this next test, I wanted to see if you could actually pick up the slime to play with, because at the end of the day, if you can't play with the slime, what is the point in making slime? Unless you just feel like stirring it or looking at it as decoration, which you can do that as well, but I don't recommend it. Now, I decided to put some glitter inside to see which one does best. Of course, the Arm & Hammer definitely was the one that has the highest potential, but when you put it in your hand, I feel like it just turns very sticky. And the same thing with the Aim toothpaste. Now, these two, the Aim and the Arm & Hammer, was the one that I felt like it was definitely going to come together as slime. which it sort of did, but until you put it in your hand and it didn't really turn out that great. The next one, I decided to do the same method, and I'm also doing Colgate as well as Crest, and I put the glitter in just to make it look nicer and also make it look like you guys can see it better. And I realized the Crest, I tried really hard to make this work, by the way, as you can see how fast I'm stirring and how much I'm stirring, because I don't want you guys to think I didn't stir the toothpaste enough. I tried really hard and I just don't feel like it's coming together. The Colgate one was a little bit better than Crest, but then if you guys remember, it depends on which Crest toothpaste you pick up from the store. So it is very possible that the one that I got just wasn't good enough. And the Colgate seemed like it could be a potential slime, but it's just still is very sticky. I feel like you could stir it, but you can't pick it up to play with it. So I decided to add a little bit of detergent, and this is something that people don't really do on YouTube. I did see one person add detergent on YouTube, but I'm not really sure if it works, so I just decided to do it anyway. And I realized that even with the detergent, it still comes out really sloppy. So I decided to do this method, but with the best of the toothpaste, which is actually the Arm & Hammer. So I added the glue, I added the glitter, and I even added a little bit of detergent, which I know I poured a little bit more than usual. But the detergent is supposed to make the slime more slime, if it makes any sense. So if you add more detergent, it actually is better. So it's okay if there's more detergent, in case you guys were wondering. It doesn't make the toothpaste slime bad, it just makes it better. And as you can see, even with all that detergent I just poured, it still didn't really come together as slime. The texture that came together, they were kind of like little, it's almost like peeling little jellyfish apart almost. That's like the best way I could describe it. It's definitely not something you can play with. I don't recommend it. This is my final thought. The Crest and Colgate, which everyone is using, Colgate is a little bit better than Crest, but it could be depending on the type of Crest I got. Between Arm & Hammer and Aquafresh, definitely Arm & Hammer was the best toothpaste. And then you don't really have to spend a lot of money if you plan on making toothpaste slime, because you could just pick up this one called Aim, and it's less than $1, and I feel like it's just as good as all the other toothpaste. But if you have to pick between which toothpaste is the best, definitely Arm & Hammer will be the best one to go. Now for me, I feel like this experiment was a fail. I didn't actually make any slime that I could play with. Now you guys might have a different method at home, and it may allow you guys to make better slime. So hopefully this video helped you guys in pointing out which toothpaste works really good, and then you can use whatever method you guys have at home to make toothpaste slime, because for this video I felt like it was a complete fail. Alright, so that's the end of all the tests, and I also have a shampoo test as well as a detergent test on my channel that you guys could check out. Everything will be linked down in the description as well as in the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next test.